A tragic story. Well, the situation involving Senator Donastorg has just taken a new twist. News Channel 8's Lee Carl has the exclusive.
This is a statement released by attorney Judith Bourne on the behest of Miss K.E. on the charges brought against Donastorg. Ms. Bourne in her office,
and she released a statement today of Miss K.E. on the charges brought against Donastorg, characterizing them in her statement, that is Miss K.E., as untrue. Attorney Bourne, here in the office, you're representing her. Would you give us a feel for what has happened, what has transpired?
Yes, Lee. First of all, we are identifying her as the government has. The court documents give her as her name as Ms. K.E., and that is the way we are identifying her. That is the way she has signed her statement. It's a young woman. She's 19 years old. She's been through quite a bit recently. She was on her way, I understand, to the Department of Justice to try to resolve this matter, which she says is false. And a relative of hers told her that she needed to get a lawyer. Well, apparently a third party who has nothing to do with any of this gave her my name and number as someone who might be able to help. She called me. She then came to the office. We talked, and based on what she was telling me, I agreed to represent her, and she is my client. We've talked extensively, and given my extensive conversations with her, I am convinced that she's telling me the truth. And that truth is that Senator Donastorg did nothing criminal, and in fact did nothing wrong. In fact, what she's telling me is that she was trying to get him to allow her to stay in his house. He told her that she needed to go back to her mother's house and to mend that relationship, which had gotten rather rocky. That upset her. And when he drove her to her mother's house, she refused to get out of the car. She was being very emotional, very dramatic. And she did get out of the car. She slipped. He caught her. There was no strangling, there was no fighting, and in fact, when she had appeared at his home earlier that evening, or actually it was late at night, he was shocked to see her. He did not brandish a gun. He had seen someone down in his driveway, didn't know who it was, went and got his legal gun, put it in his waist, but did not brandish a gun at anyone. When the person was later identified as the person who brought her, that was the end of that.
Thanks, Lee Carl, for that update. We have more news for you after the break. Stay with us on Channel 8.